Just trying to act crazy, okay? I don't know where to begin. It is with a sad heart that I'll have to say goodbye again. I'll be off the grid for a bit. The camera has really broken down. It's refusing to work. Today there was a wrestling match which I wanted to capture, but that didn't really happen. Anyway, you'll just have to give me time off. In the meantime, uh, an update on the Hodgkins is that I've resorted to a therapy which is prolonged fasting. Prolonged fasting, I started with 48-hour fast, going on to 7 days and then 48 days. I know it sounds extreme, but it's under supervision with a medical test in the morning and evening. The idea is to rejuvenate the cells from within, inside out. And it's really helping me, I must say. I've lost some pounds around my waist. I can feel that when I wear my trousers, when I wear my clothes, and it's giving me clarity of vision, clear mind, and I'm not feeling the lack of food or anything like that. The first 2-3 days was tough because I used to get visions of food all the time. But then your body starts something called autophagy, where it starts eating itself. So all the unwanted fat cells and the bad cells that are really creating havoc are being eradicated. I'm shooting with my phone. It will not be possible to shoot action with phone. So whatever it is, I'll still try to make some videos. I have got some past footages, especially a trip to Brindavan, which will come out in 2 parts. And I'll also put in some exercise videos from the past, and of course my Bollywood reels, which one of them has got a good views, but I want it to go up, and I'm trying. I'll try till I die. That's my motto now. So Karam 2024 is on. Nothing has changed. It's just that the camera decided to play truant, and but I'm not one to give up so easily. So take care. Shabba khair. Fasting has been practiced for thousands of years across the world in different cultures, and India is no exception. We fast at every given opportune time, at the change of seasons, during festivities, for 9 days, for 3 days, for 1 day, and so on and so forth. And we have heard of yogis who have fasted intermittently for a very, very, very long period of time, and they have survived to tell their tale. So similarly, in the Islamic tradition, we have fasting for 30 days, and it seems to really benefit. But there's a catch there, is that people do eat one meal somewhere in between. But the kind of fasting I'm talking about is where you don't eat any meal. It is actually not natural for human beings to eat so much. And that is a tough one, because our bodies are used to being stuffed with breakfast, lunch, dinner, and so on and so forth. This was not the tradition for most cultures, including my own, where we just had one big meal in the morning, and then straight away at night, after coming from work, from the fields, and so on and so forth. And so the excess surplus that we carry within our bodies becomes the hot seat or the hotbed for a lot of ailments and diseases, especially in these times when we have so much of processed food and foods which are really not healthy for your bodies, which are laced with chemicals. So detoxification is not just having these fancy diets, but it is completely abstaining from food. Animals are wise. If you have seen your cat or dog or any other animal in the wild, when they are sick, they don't eat. They don't eat for days till they are healed. And this is exactly the principle that I'm working on curing my Hodgkins, on removing all the fat around my waistline, and including killing the Hodgkin cells. We seem to stuff ourselves with food all the time. It's not healthy, and that's why you have the tremendous rise of lifestyle related diseases, including the biggest disease of them all, obesity, which is creating such a havoc on the health of the population of the world. Look at the United States and look at the cultures where a civilization is advancing. You know, people don't walk, people don't use their feet. Our feet are meant to walk. We don't walk. So I wanted to revive that, and it's helping my skin, as you can see. This is not makeup, this is my real skin. Despite the illness, huh? Even if I'm saying so myself. And my stomach, my legs, which were getting a bit saggy, has started firming up very nicely. And so in the ancient scriptures, it is mentioned that you can live to 125 with perfectly good health and youthful looks. So of course I don't want to live to 125, but having said that, at least till the optimum age that I can function well, I guess, and create value in my life for myself and for others. थोड़ा सा wobbly हो रहा है legs. I have to walk back home also. So on an average, uh, 12 to 18 kilometers is what I walk every day. I'll put those records on screen so that you can compare the days. Yesterday was the least, I think. I walked only for 10 kilometers or something like that. I'll catch you in a bit. There are cool areas and there are hot areas in the forest. I'm sorry for the shaky footage. Jaldi resolve ho jayega. As I was saying, for the special treated water that I carry, I put a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, methi, a teaspoon of jeera, a teaspoon of coriander seeds, a teaspoon of caraway, ajwain seeds, 3 or 4 cloves, a tablespoon of turmeric powder, a tablespoon of pink salt, a quarter of a teaspoon of sugar, and that's it. And I let it soak for the whole night, and then I carry this and drink it as an energy drink. This is a very long tree with just, I think, fell down during the dry heat season and now it has become my resting place. थोड़ा सा लेट के आराम करता हूँ. 1 मिनट में इसको उल्टा क्यों नहीं हो रहा? कैसे करते हैं इसको? इसी पेड़ पे लेटा हुआ because I was feeling a bit tired. It feels good. Without the forest तो पता नहीं क्या होता है मेरा लाइफ. But forest ने ही मेरे को थोड़ा सा बचा के रखा है. कुछ बी रोल ले लेता हूँ for my songs. परवाह नॉट यार, अच्छे लोग भी मिल जाते हैं. कांटे के बीच में भी फूल खिल जाते हैं. वाह क्या डायलॉग बोला. And that's a wrap for today. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I'll try to make things as interesting with a shaky phone camera as well. See you.